Well, good morning, everybody. Hello. Surprise. This is a last minute decision. I am out here at Fort Christmas here in East Orange County. So welcome in, everybody. Jonathan Chong, Jason Thibodeau, Kendrick, good morning. Arjons, good morning. Richard. Live again from Fort Christmas. I felt like coming out here and doing a stream from somewhere that is not crowded. I was at in Disney World yesterday, the Magic Kingdom, and there is no inch of that place that is not crowded. And so I kind of wanted to, just kind of felt like coming out here and doing a stream, doing a little stroll. I know that signal is iffy out here. It's unstable. It is unreliable. But I'll show what I can. We'll go see if the chickens are out. Over in the historical homes area. Because it's been a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks already, since they went up, but I've done a series of walkthroughs from over at the historical homes area. Brian, welcome in. Good morning. So I've got 2 more homes to do walkthroughs of, which I may do today since I'm here, or I may wait a few weeks until we get to the new year. But they're really interesting walkthroughs, just kind of giving a real historical snapshot of how it was living, and the items and the artifacts living, or for the items, cookware and farming equipment and etc. Household items. What the living arrangements were really fascinating. And in the fort here, in these block houses, there's another one over here. Those are really interesting walkthroughs too. And I have done a walkthrough of the fort as well on the channel, and probably maybe do another one, see if I can't maybe do it differently, so I may do that coming up here in the new year, do a new walkthrough of the fort. I would stream it, but like I said, the signal is unreliable here, and yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm over here on a bench, just kind of enjoying the silence. There is a road behind me, so you've probably heard some cars going by, possibly, and that's because, they can go by. Other than that, it's really super quiet and relaxing here. There were a couple other cars. There were some mothers over on the playground with their kids, or kids with their mothers, kids on the playground, mothers with them. That's what I meant. I saw walking around as well. I think with maybe a grandmother or maybe a friend or whatever. Anyway, so there's not a ton of people here. I also came out here a little later, just because well, never mind because. I won't get into it. Anyway, I'm going to stroll around. You guys want to stroll around and we'll see what I can see and what I can show without the stream dying on us. If there's another bench, I will have a seat. And I may not be live for very long either. So I think we should start with where the chickens are. We'll go say hello to the chickens. If you're liking what you're watching, guys, pop that like button for me. And if you catch this on the replay later, make sure to head into the comment section and leave a comment. Even if it's just a hashtag team replay for me, it'll just let me know that you were here, that you were watching. We have a really nice day today. The high today, we're only gonna get to like the mid 60s. Really nice. Head over here. See if the chickens. Chickens. So I'm going to pause here. It's kind of a nice, what's the word? Aesthetic. Looking like through the trees here, seeing this historical looking home there through the trees. And another one over there. So there's a couple of houses over here, this one and then that one over there. I've done walkthroughs for those. I have done a walkthrough for this house. This is the Beehead Ranch House. And I did videos last year kind of highlighting some of the like actual Christmas decorations around the property on all the homes and in all the homes. And I'm not going to do an updated version of that this year. But here's a star with a bow, with a bow there on the side of the house for Christmas. We'll maybe see if there's anything like on the outside, so I can highlight for you. Let's see if the chickens are out. Looks like the chicken coop is open. So see if we get any chickens around here. Burr, burr, burr. Burr, burr. Burr, burr, burr. Burr, 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 burr. Burr, burr. Chickens, where are you? Bro. Oh. So here they are. Well, here's the chicken coop anyway. Sometimes when you come over here when it's open like that, like this, there'd be like maybe one still hanging out in here. But anyway, there's their food, chicken feed there. So here's one of the houses that I have not done a walkthrough of recently. There's their little wreath there on the door. And they've got these little puddles here, retention ponds. Over there used to have goats. I don't think I want to walk all the way over there because there's nothing in there, but I would if they actually had something in there. So yeah, it would gonna be nice. Well, kind of like to find out where the chickens are. Well, so, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. So, yeah, that house, this house over here, and this house. I'm going to be doing some walkthroughs. Probably today. I'll probably be signing off here really soon and going ahead and doing that because there's right now there's no one else here, so it's going to be really easy really to do it. But I'd like to find a chicken. That's true, Jonathan. Oh, that's true. Hiding away. There's a crazy man there. Well, I thought I saw a chicken a few minutes ago when I was walking up here. There's a squirrel. Hi. Have you seen the chickens? No. Says I'm not talking. I am just not talking. They could be over. I really hope they're not over on the other side of the area, cause the signal will die over there. Well, we can come over to this house and there's some chickens. They're probably all over there. They look like they might be all over there. I could try to go towards over there. Mike Beachman, hello. Welcome in. We're walking around Fort Christmas here. Just a little stroll around, enjoying a lack of people. Something I did not have yesterday at Magic Kingdom. They've got some little little garland things hanging down here. Little decorations here. They're kind of got little bells on them, cotton, some red material. Up here. There is that wreath over there. It's made with, looks like cotton and a bow. What? I see some chickens. Bark, 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 bark. Let's see if we can get them to come over and say hello. Chickens. Hi there. Hello. I found one of you's finally. Oh, there's two of them. Wonderful. Yeah, I know. Come on out. I mean, I don't want to eat you or anything, but come on. They're all shy today. Well, maybe try over here. Maybe some of the other chickens will come out over here. We can say hi. Oh, I think my signal seems like it was dropping. Okay. It's trying to come back. Here's a look at the porch over here. Have a look at the ground level. They've got some rocking chairs over here. They've got these red lanterns hanging up, and then they've got that nice, like a pine wreath up there. Pine cones. Well, let me walk around here again. And we'll see if we can find chickens. Sometimes the chickens will go outside. It was just for a second or two? Okay, thank you, Jonathan. Now, I'm wondering if maybe they're hiding because it was cold, but during the day, it would make more sense they would come out in the sun. During the summer, I could see why they would hide under the houses, because it would be cooler there. But when it's, chilly weather, there they came out. The two came out. We can at least go say hi to them. They're going back to their chicken coop. Going to the other side. Huh. Kind of wondering how they call them to come back. Like at the end of the day, when they're ready to like close up the coop. Or the chickens just know, or they bring them new food, or I don't know how that works. Yeah, I don't know how that works. How do they get you back? How do they get you back? When it's time to, yeah? Yeah? Where's all your friends? I know. Was I talking weird? I'm not sure what dialect I was using before. Sorry. I didn't. If I said something, I didn't mean to offend you. There's some more. We got 3 more over here. 3 more chickens. This is what I like. To just stand here with the backdrop of this historical home and just a yard full of chickens. If they were turkeys, I'd probably like it a little more. But chickens are okay. I can work with that. Oh, there's a 4th one. There's another. Oh, it's just running on over. Yeah, you remember me? I've been here before. I've been here before. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. Hi, you're pretty. You're really pretty. Yeah, you gotta go in your house there, your coop. Yeah? Oh. Okay, now activated chicken cam. Oh, where are you going? Hi. Aren't you pretty? Yeah. I guess we're coming over here now. We're coming over here. Yeah. No, Jason, probably not, because they feed them. They have the food inside of the coop there. I mean, they don't have signs, like, specifically for that, I don't think. You know if I'm allowed to feed you? No? I mean, it says do not enter the chicken coop, which is fine with me. I don't have to go in there. Says the Hendon, home sweet home. And here's the sign about the chickens. As European immigrants and settlers came to America, many came with chickens in tow. Some were raised on farms and in towns, sharing a living space with the farmer in their house or outbuildings. Free to roam the fields, foraging for food, and even living among the many other animals on the farm. On most farms in the early 20th century America, it was the women and children who largely looked after the flock. Chickens, Chickens were an important part of the daily life of the Florida pioneer. Well, I guess children were too. They were a source of eggs and meat for the family. Okay, well, this part's just chicken. Sorry, how embarrassing. Feathers were used to stuff mattresses, pillows, and used as writing implements. Eggs and chickens could also be sold locally to generate cash money for the family to purchase everyday items, which otherwise would have to be bought on credit until crops or cattle were sold. Fun facts. Chickens can distinguish among more than 100 faces of members of their species. Wow. The color of a hen's egg is determined by the breed of the chicken. A hen, a female, does not need a rooster, a male, to lay an egg. And hens lay an average of 300 eggs per year. Americans eat an average of 251 eggs per year. Yeah. Okay. So there's nothing on here about, being allowed or not allowed to feed them. Yeah, a flock of children. They had flocks of children back then, I'm sure. Oy. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. I just wanted to go live for a little bit around here and just kind of do a little stroll and say hello, and because everyone that watches the streams here, I get overwhelming positive feedback. It's just on the plays. I just kind of wish signal was a little better, but it is what it is. And I'll record what I can't stream and put it on the channel later. But I wasn't going to be here too long. I've got to head out, got to go grocery shopping. So, well, let's say goodbye to the chickens. And I'm going to go ahead and probably just head out. I think I'll come back another day and do my walkthrough videos. Yeah? You want to say goodbye? Say goodbye. Say thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Yeah. There's all your friends over here. Yeah, all your friends are over here in the trees. In the leaves. Alright guys, so it is Thursday. I am going to be live tonight for Storyland, reading Christmas stories. I've got a pair of some really good ones tonight. So come on back to the channel tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday night. If you're watching this the replay after Thursday, you'll have another stream to watch. I am going to be live Saturday morning from Disney Springs around 9:15 or so for a short little stroll there. Kay Wilby, hello. I'm just signing off actually. Getting ready to head out. Saying goodbye to the chickens over here. Alright, chickens. Here at Fort Christmas. Been a beautiful stroll here. Nice. Good walking weather. Alright, chickens. That'll do it. Bye. Alright, goodbye everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support of the channel. Appreciate you bunches. Merry Christmas. Have a gobbletastic day, guys, and I'll see you later.